Hey, Greg here from GregsTutoringNYC again. All right, so we're talking about the box plots and the 2023-2024 SHSAT Handbook from the DOE, where we're going to work on Form B here, okay? And we're at question 67. Form B, question 67, which is another box plot. All right, so we're going to do three. I think there's three from this exam as well. Okay, so I would suggest you watch the Form A box plots from the same exam again so that we can get like a reasonable description out of this. So if instead of giving us a box plot and then asking us to target stuff like the last question from Form A, they're giving us the criteria and then 4 different box plots to kind of figure this out from. All right, so let's just get to the words. A total of 24 students in the math class took a 100-point test. So that means the max is going to be 100. Okay, so that's why you see 100 here, you see 100 here, 100 here, okay, and 100 actually right there. All right, so we don't know if anybody actually got 100 on the exam, but that's what they're saying. So let's go through it. Oh, look at that. The first says nobody got 100 points. So therefore, because the max of D looks like it's 100, then D is probably out the window straight up from that. Okay. All right. And let me see here. Yeah. Okay. And none of the others found that. It says the lowest score in the class was 54 points. So this looks like it's about 54, so that's good. This looks like it's about 54, so that's good. Wait, that one's about 51, so this one's out. So C is out. We already ruled out that. And D looked like it was 54, but was out for the other reason. All right, so now what we need to do is figure out this 75% thing. So 75% of the students scored less than 82 points. All right, so if we think about what the quartiles meant again, each of those is 25%. What we're trying to look for is which group is representing that. So first of all, 82 is here on A, so that means it's the max. So this says 75% of the students scored less than 82%. But on A, all the students scored less than 82%. So that can't work, okay? And then over here, Q3 is 82, okay? So if Q3 means there's 25% here, 25% here, and 25% here. Oh, yeah, 75% did do that, okay? And that's about 82 right there. So that's your answer there. So that would be B, okay? C and D also have the 82%, so they would have worked, but they failed for other reasons. All right, so that's what they're asking you to do for this again. So again, everything is modeled on those, the min, the max, the range, the median, the Q3 and the Q1, and the interquartile range and the outliers. Those are your main points there. Points of center. There's other points of center like the mode, the average, right? You guys know those. They're not coming into play on these kind of questions. Let me try to figure this out now because I think the next one is 79. So let's go to that. All right, so with this one, they are giving you the set of data. That's what's going on right here. These 10 numbers is the set of data. A vendor is selling 10 packages of homemade fudge at a bake sale. The vendor weighed and labeled each package. The package weight is as they show in these 10 here. So we can kind of scroll past that. The vendor created a box plot of the package weights. Which box plot best represents the data? So to get the min and the max, we kind of have to write this in order. So let's see here. The smallest number is 3.5. And we can kind of underline as we don't particularly want to cross them off because we still want to see them perhaps. All right, the next number is going to be, let's see, we have 3.8 and 3.9. All right, so we have that and that. The next one is going to be what, 4.5 and 4.6? Is there anything else there? Yeah, 4.5, 4.6. So we're going to get rid of that one and that one. We have 4.8. That's that one. We get 5.4. That's that one. And we're left with what? 6.2 and 6.5. I'm going to check. I wrote down 10 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I missed the number. What number did I miss? I missed 6.0. So let's do this. 6.0, 6.2, and 6.5. All right, so that's my 10 numbers. So it seems to me min, this is min, is 3.5, and max is 6.5. So let's see. This is 4, and that is not that. So A looks like it's not the answer. B is 3.5 and 6.5. So B so far is in the running. 3.5 and 6.5, good. And this is 3.5 and 6.5 from that, okay? So now we need to see maybe if the median works out. So let's make sure we can figure that out. So if I go large, small, small, large, small, large, small, large, and we're stuck with these two. So the median is going to be 4.7. That is not 4.7. We already ruled that out. That is 4.5, so B is out. Okay, and that looks like it's 4.7, so we're good. And this is 5, so we're out with that too. All right, so the only one that makes sense is D here. Okay, and we can prove these numbers here, the Q1 and Q3. So if you remember when I first described what the box plot was about in the interquartile range, I said Q1 was the median of the min and the median, and that Q3 was the median of the median and the max. All right, so let's see if we can get those numbers to match. So let's change the color one more time, or let's write the 4.7 in here first, because that was the median, and let's change this to red. So if we do the 3.5 and this here and this here and this here, we're going to get something about 3.9 being Q1, which is right there, or about right there. And we can do the same thing on the other side. If we get rid of 6.5 and that and this and that, we're going to get about 6. All right, if you notice, that's right at 6. All right, so that kind of confirms that that C makes sense. We're double checking it, if you will. All right, so that's that one. And there's another question here, which is 83. So 83 is kind of simple, like the last one of the other one. So let's see here. Where did that go? Okay, so the box plot is a set of data. What is the interquartile range? So again, IQR is equal to Q3 minus Q1. And Q3 is going to be that number there. That is not 26, because what do we have? 6 numbers there, so that's 27. So the Q3 is 27, which means that's 3 and that's 6. All right, so Q1, they're already telling us is 6. All right, so when we subtract those two, we get 21. So 81 should be C. Yeah. That's pretty much all they're asking us for. They're not asking us to compute anything else involving that. All right, so that's the 6 examples of the box plots that were given this year. There is about 1 extra box plot, I think, in last year's handbook. I should have dragged that into here. And there's 1 or 2 points of center questions, I think, in last year's handbook as well, that are not strictly box plot questions, but questions that you kind of should know about. All right, guys, I'm Greg from GregsTutoringNYC at gmail.com. I'll try to pump some of these more out today, and hopefully we can get a variety of questions from this year's handbook. I don't know if I'm going to get to do them all. This year has just been overwhelming for me. I've been tutoring nonstop, and my head's ready to explode. So just focusing on areas that students are having problems with, as well as areas that I think the SHSAT is focusing on this year. I think you guys are going to get a bunch of box plot questions. So that's one reason why I'm doing this. All right, and I'm going to go through the questions and maybe do some more categories of the multiple choice questions, and then maybe do the poem and a few other ELA passages. All right, y'all, peace.